Hi everyone! Today I'm going to do kind of a haul, but not really. But I did make a order around Valentine's Day with BH Cosmetics because they were having a super awesome deal, and I was really intrigued. I've never used anything from BH Cosmetics before, and I've heard, that they're pretty good. Obviously, they're not like super awesome, but they're pretty good. And I wanted to try the That's Heart palette. Heart is a YouTuber. And I watch her and I really like her, and I've heard kind of mixed reviews of this, and it was $19, and then it was on sale for $14.95, and I was like, maybe. And then on Valentine's Day you got this, which is the palette, mascara, a liquid eyeliner, and a lipstick for $14.95. And since, let me see, since your palette comes with 6 eyeshadows, blush, bronzer, and highlight. Literally, that's your whole look. I mean, obviously, foundation and concealer for most of us, but if you don't go that step, which is totally fine, no judgment, this is your whole look for $14.95. I said, I think I need to try that. So, I'm going to start off with the other things, and then I'm going to end off with the actual palette. First and foremost, let's go to the BH Cosmetics lip gloss. And this is in 80s Diva. That's the color. You got to choose what color you wanted. It's got a brush gloss, or brush applicator, excuse me. And it is so opaque. I'm not wearing it today, but let's just chunk some on. Just over everything else that I got on. It might not show up very well. Can y'all kind of see that? But here is the actual color. It's coming up a little bit like redder. It's really just like a very true hot pinky fuchsia color. Not sticky at all, super opaque, super impressed with these glosses. I think they normally retail for around $4.95. So, heck yes, all about these. I highly recommend them. Next, I got this BH Cosmetics Lovable Lash Mascara. And this has like a normal kind of just bristly brush. It's not too big, and it kind of creates a very lengthening, fluttery lash. It doesn't give you a lot of volume, and it feels pretty natural. I like it. Definitely not one of my favorites, but I don't hate it either. So overall, I give that pretty good marks. Last but not least, we have the BH Liquid Eyeliner. This I didn't have high hopes for, to be totally honest. And we have this nice little felt tip, and then I swatched it. That's a pretty good swatch. Obviously, it's not 100%. I mean, you would have to go over it a couple of times. But I thought, hey, that's pretty good. Well, I've used it a few times, and it, if you do a wing with it, which is why I would use liquid eyeliner, it, like flakes off really quickly. So, and that's even, not doing, a super thick line, kind of a thin one. It's really easy to work with. I like the the felt tip aspect. It's just kind of like a pin, but it flakes really badly, so I do not love this. And now let's get into the really exciting part, the actual palette. So this is just kind of a first impression. I haven't really used this, but I want it that much, but I wanted to let y'all know that I got it. So first of all, it's really small. So that's my hand, that's the palette. I was really surprised by how small it was. And then I was really excited because I was hoping for so much. Because I've watched her, and, comes with a big heart-shaped mirror, but I don't want to blind you. So we have 8 colors, a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight. So I'm going to swatch the top row. We have a gold, we have a pink, we have a deep blue, and we have a turquoise. And as you can see, I'm kind of getting a good swatch. So there we go. That's not terrible. You're like, hey. I'm going to apply all of these. So here, this is really bad placement. We're going to put it on our hand. And of course, I don't have a napkin. Awesome. I'm going to swatch these on my hand because I think it'll be easier for me to show you guys. Sorry about that. So let me just chink, 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 chink. There we go. That's a lot easier. So here's your gold. It definitely does show up. However, as you can maybe tell, yeah, if I go close, it's pretty powdery. Same thing with the pink. It has okay pigmentation, but again, it's kind of powdery. These two blues are not powdery, but this is coming off as more of a purple. And as you can see in pan, maybe it is supposed to be a purple, but to me, it looks like it's blue. But when you swatch it, it's definitely more of a purple. Let's re-swatch that baby. Hello, swatch. Yeah, I definitely think it's more of like a purpley blue than like a true royal blue, which is what I was expecting. But these two are pretty good. These two, not super great. Now, let's go to the second row, which is kind of your like more neutral row. So you have this like coppery color, and then two browns, and then like a matte black. And so we're gonna swatch again. So here we go. This is your matte black. It's actually a dark brown. And it is matte, but like if you try to build up the pigmentation like I just did, it becomes powdery. Now this corresponds to this color. As you can see, so powdery. And it's kind of got like, it's like a pretty copper, but it's definitely like an orangey copper. There are two swatches here. Can you see them? No, you can't. So let me retry, because these two right here, this brown and this goldy color, the pigmentation is just not there, which is really upsetting. Okay, I did it again. There's the goldy color, there's the light brown. You can kind of sort of see them. Not great pigmentation. I was really, really, really highly disappointed with that, because I was, you know, one thing that you do hear about BH Cosmetics is that they have good pigmentation. And I have seen Heart use this palette many times, and her pigmentation seemed fine, but I didn't get it. So now I'm going to use the bronzer and the highlight and the blush. The bronzer and the highlight are super soft and creamy. The blush, not so much. Alright. So here's our bronzer. Again, a little bit powdery. Kind of an orangey tone bronzer. I don't feel like this will be very flattering on skin tones. I mean, if you have, like, it's just a little bit oranger than I prefer. It kind of reminds me of the NYC Sunny, which I actually like a lot. So let's see. It's definitely softer than the NYC Sunny. But there's NYC Sunny, there's that. It's just a little more, I mean, they're very similar, but this is deeper and a little bit more orangey. Alright, next we have the highlight. Super, super powdery, but if you kind of blend it out, it does give a really nice natural looking glow. I definitely do enjoy the highlight a lot. Again, it's not like a glitter strip, but it's a natural looking glow that's pretty nice. The blush. Can you see it? No. You definitely have to build this up a lot. And it's still hard to see. It's a light pink blush. I mean, it's nice, but it doesn't have a ton of pigmentation. And that's kind of my main complaint with this entire palette. This highlighter is awesome. I do like these two shades, these two top shades, the blue and the purple. I like these a lot because I do wear, as you can kind of tell right now, I wear kind of a crazy color. But, I mean, it's just, these two have hardly any pigmentation at all. These two are okay. This is pretty. This isn't anything special to me. I don't really wear pink eyeshadows. Overall, I don't love it, and I really hate to say that because I was so excited to get it. I do think the lip gloss is my standout. For $14.95 for all of this, I think it's a really great deal. But I was disappointed with my palette, which is the main reason why I got it. I just feel like pigmentation isn't there, and it's just really, if I would have paid $14.95 just for this, personally, I would have been really disappointed. Now, that's just me. If you like a sheer eyeshadow, which I actually know some people really enjoy that, that's fine, and you'll love this palette. For me, I want to put it on in just pigmentation. Same thing with the blush. Some people like a really sheer, natural-looking blush. I like to have pigmentation in my products. I think the highlighter's great. The bronzer's okay. the two blues, but if you don't think you'll wear these two colors and you don't think you're gonna, you know, really take advantage of this, I don't feel like it's that great of a palette. And I hate to say that because I actually love Heart and I think she's great. But that's my personal opinion on the That's Heart palette with a couple of other BH Cosmetics things thrown in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and like, subscribe, and comment. I said like twice there. That's alright. But I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know if there's something else you want me to review, or just anything you want to see, or if you just want to say hello and talk to me, I'd love that too. Alright, I'll see y'all real soon. Bye!